The rest of the world hates us, but they love Taylor Swift. No, seriously, watch what happens when she goes on tour. Who knew that a woman from Pennsylvania could make some 16-year-old in the Philippines feel like the most seen person in the world? The tickets in Buenos Aires sells out 5 minutes. Journalists in Paris make think pieces about her outfits. No, seriously, think about it. Indonesian fans throw friendship bracelets around like it's a sacred ritual. No, and here's the thing, they don't just love Taylor. No, they love Beyonce, they love Billie, they love Lana, they love Miley Cyrus. Even the idea of Americana. It's all so interesting, even if they never admit it. And yet here we are told constantly that America is falling behind. We're becoming a third world country. The US is just a modern collapse in denial. And maybe geopolitically, we can look at it. We can talk about that. We can have that conversation, but culturally, we are still on top. And that's where it is. We are dominating the world's imagination, and that culture is control. Maybe not politically, maybe not through traditional means of power, but most certainly through the soft power of influence. This is not just diplomacy. It's not just treaties and foreign aid. It's how your stories stick and how many American stories are told all around the world. It's so interesting to me when people say that Americans have no culture. We don't just have cultural relevance. We have something far more powerful. We have cultural gravity. We pull the world into our orbit whether or not they want to be here. Guys, they are criticizing us with the same slang they learned from YouTube. They protest us with signs inspired by American memes. And while they denounce American imperialism online, they're watching Euphoria, wearing Levi's, and crying to Taylor Swift's folklore album. So what's the truth? The truth is that the US exports something completely intangible. The US exports its own identity, and everyone else eats it up. We're not just selling products, we're not just selling burgers, we're not just selling skincare anymore, no. We're not even selling social media. We're selling something far more valuable. Guys, we're selling meaning. And that's why no other country has mastered it yet. China can build ports. Russia can hack elections. But only America can make some 16-year-old in Australia feel seen by some white woman who's crying about a high school relationship breakup. That's soft power. But here's the dangerous part. If we don't control that narrative and recognize that power, someone else will. Because the power just isn't in the elections anymore. It's not in the military. It's in the mind. The knowledge gap has shrunk so far now that our cultural influence travels beyond us into the rest of the world. And that's what's interesting, and probably our most held power, is that American culture can uplift, but it can also rot. It can also break down and tear apart. We have exported beauty and brilliance, but also chaos and addiction. So now's the moment. America, we own the cultural landscape of the world. But we need to do more than own the fact that we are the center of the cultural world. We need to start being responsible for it. The question isn't, why does the world love Taylor Swift? The question is, what else could they love if we really tried?